our Xfinity drivers lineup for 2025 for the Xfinity race. And if you guys are new here, keep subscribing to the channel, turn on notifications, leave good comments, and let's begin. As the drivers we have so far, driving the number 21 for Wood Brothers Racing, Josh Berry will be driving the number 21 full-time in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers Racing. So, Josh Berry is going to replace Harrison Burton, and that doesn't shock me. It doesn't, because Josh Berry is kind of like, what's going on? He does okay, but because the reason why Josh Berry is going to drive the number 21 car is because Stewart-Haas Racing is shutting down after the 2024 season. So all the Tony Stewart, his drivers are looking for rides. So Josh Berry decided he's going to the Wood Brothers Racing in 2025. So here comes the next one for you guys. Driving the number 10 for Cog Racing, Ty Dillon. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Ty Dillon is coming back to the Cup race in the 2025, driving number 10, replacing the number 31, and also replacing Daniel Hemrick. So, before we get to begin to start about Ty Dillon, we don't know what the future is for Daniel Hemrick. Is he going to be going back down to the Xfinity, or what Daniel Hemrick's future is? We don't know. So, I think, from my opinion, I just think Daniel Hemrick is going to be going back down to Xfinity, or he's going to be going back to the truck race. I just don't know what Daniel Hemrick's future is, but it was not surprised to see that Ty Dillon decides to come back in the NASCAR the Cup Series in 2025. Because you know why? Because Ty Dillon is Austin Dillon's brother. So those two get to race on Sundays. You got Ty Dillon will be in the 10 car for Cog Racing full time. And so he's going to be replacing the 31 and also replacing Daniel Hemrick. So get ready for the next one, you guys. Driving the number 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing is Chase Briscoe. Okay, here it goes. The reason why Chase Briscoe is going to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2025 because Martin Truex Jr. said that he's going to retire after the 2024 season. But accordingly to Martin Truex Jr. said he's going to do the Daytona 500. That's okay to do. But what car number do I think he drives? They don't know. Truex says he hasn't noticed it's going to be. If it's going to be, say if it's going to be 56 or whatever number that 2311 picks, but Truex says he wants to get to win the Daytona 500 in 2025 as a part-time driver. But I can see Martin Truex Jr. to go to do a part-time schedule, and I can see Martin Truex also doing more part-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But that's my opinion. But why? Here comes just a tiny bit. And this is what I gotta say. Joe Gibbs, why did you decide to go get Chase Briscoe to replace Martin Truex Jr. in 2025 when you should have got Ryan Truex? You should have got Martin Truex Jr.'s brother. But what'd you do? Joe Gibbs, you decided to go to get Chase Briscoe to take over the 19 car in 2025. And you didn't want to say that, you didn't say that Ryan Truex is not ready. Now, Joe Gibbs, currently to me, I think that you're going to make mistakes like you did. Truex is ready to become in the NASCAR Cup Series. But you didn't do that. You go and you say that you had a meeting, Joe Gibbs, that you decided to choose Chase Briscoe over against Ryan Truex. That's not great at all. So, as for that, Chase Briscoe will be driving the number 19 car full-time with Joe Gibbs Racing. So, Joe Gibbs Racing has made a huge mistake to add Chase Briscoe in the 19 car when it should have been Ryan Truex. So, get ready for the next one. Driving the number 16 car in 2025 full-time. He knows how to win on road courses. AJ Allmendinger returns to the NASCAR Cup Series full-time, driving the number 16 for COG Racing. That's a good sign to bring AJ Allmendinger back to the Cup Series. Because I don't know if, say, like this year, if, say, AJ Allmendinger is going to have to get a chance to win a championship in Xfinity. I don't know. We all don't know as NASCAR fans. But as for now, AJ Allmendinger is coming back to the NASCAR Cup Series full-time in 2025. Congratulations, AJ Allmendinger. You deserve it. So, a question, we just put a little question mark for front Noah Gragson is going to be driving Front Row Motorsports, but they haven't announced what number, if he's going to take over Michael McDowell's car or he's going to drive a different car. We don't know. But Front Row Motorsports says they're interested to have Noah Gragson to drive for them in 2025. But there's a problem. Noah Gragson will only have one sponsor. It's Long John Service, the restaurant, Long John Service. They're going to sponsor Noah Gragson in 2025. You think that Noah Gragson can take most of his sponsors with him? Black Raffle Coffee, they can take. Bass Pro Shop, Bass Pro Shop can go, I'm sure. But any of those sponsors can go with Noah Gragson. And instead of having one sponsor, which is Long John Service, that's only one sponsor for Noah Gragson. That makes no sense at all. But Noah Gragson, congratulations to go to Front Row Motorsports in 2025. Congratulations, Noah Gragson. You deserve that. So here we go. Are you guys ready for the next driver? And he's coming back in NASCAR Cup Series, driving number 41, Xfinity champion, driving the number 41 next year, Cole Custer. Be driving this Hots Faction team number 41 and 2025 full time. And I like Cole Custer because he's a good race car driver. He's a good dude. He knows how to race and win. When I was at Pocono, I got to see the hotel I stayed at. I saw, and Cole Custer wins at Pocono. So right now, Cole Custer is going to be replacing Ryan Preece after the 2024 season. So Cole Custer will be back in the 41 car in 2025 full time. So let's get to the next driver. And it's a question mark. Driving the number 60 for RFK Racing is Ryan Preece. Okay, so let's get to Ryan Preece. I think you're going to see there's 3 cars for RFK Racing. There's Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, and now Ryan Preece as the 3rd driver in 2025. So there's going to be 3 cars for RFK Racing. And Brad Keselowski being the 6th, Chris Buescher in the 17, and Ryan Preece being the number 60. So RFK Racing kind of a little fishy, but they picked Ryan Preece to drive the number 60 in 2025. So RFK, congratulations. If you do get your 3 team, you get Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, and Ryan Preece as your 3rd driver for RFK Racing. So now, driving the 71 car for Spy Motorsports in the Cup Series, Michael McDowell will be driving the 71 car, replacing Zane Smith. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Zane Smith is not coming back in the 71 car in 2025. So the driver that's going to be taking over is Michael McDowell will be driving the 71 car in 2025 full-time at Spire Motorsports. So Zane Smith, I'm sorry, but you're not doing so good at all in this year with Spire Motorsports. But I think you're going to be finding another ride, but I don't know where, Zane Smith, but you didn't do good. You didn't do good at all. So let's get down to the bottom. And he's coming full-time 2025 driving the number 88 car. SVG is coming to the NASCAR Cup Series in 2025 full-time. And I'm speechless. I'm speechless to hear that SVG decides to get a full-time ride in the NASCAR Cup Series. I'm speechless. I'm like, what is he going to do? He's going to bring more sponsoring? He'll probably bring more sponsors that he has in the Xfinity. He'll probably have more bring the Cup Series. But we don't know what sponsors are going to sponsor SVG. So that's the Cup Series lineup for 2025. Let's move on to the NASCAR Xfinity lineup. Driving the number 1 for JR Motorsports, for Junior Motorsports, is Carson Quaffle would be driving the number 1 car full time. Because he's gonna be replacing Sam Mayer after the 2024 season's done. Carson Quaffle goes to the 1 car full time. Driving the number 15 is Harrison Burton, full time in NASCAR Xfinity. And he's going to replace the ones that do fill in the 15, but Harrison Burton is going back down to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, so he's driving the number 15 for AM Racing. And here comes a tricky mark. What a question mark. Driving number 16 car for Colic Racing, Christian Eckes. That one part I had to put as a question mark, but they should put someone else besides Christian Eckes in the 16 car for next year. They should put someone else in that car. But Christian Eckes is on his way in the drive number 16 car for Colic Racing full time. So it's going to be Christian Eckes in the 16 for Colic Racing. Now here comes the tricky one. Driving the number 41 for Hots Faction, Sam Mayer. So as you guys know, Sam Mayer is leaving Junior Motorsports after the 2024 season. He's going to drive Hots Faction, the 41 car. And so Sam Mayer is doing okay this year in 2024. He's got a couple wins. So Sam Mayer, you did a great job with Junior Motorsports. Got a couple wins. You just won Charlotte Roval this year. So congratulations in your 2025 ride at Hots Faction Racing. And began driving the number 48 full time. He's going to be replacing Parker Kligerman. Driving the number 48 is Nick Sanchez. And Nick Sanchez is going to replace Parker Kligerman because Parker Kligerman said that this year is his last year driving full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So, Parker Kligerman, you were so close to win at Charlotte. So, I also say thank you very much, Parker Kligerman, for what you've done in the sports, in the motorsport racing. Thank you. And we'll see what your future gets back. Hopefully you get behind the wheel again. But thanks for everything, Parker Kligerman. We'll see what your future holds. So here comes the next one. Driving the number 54 is Taylor Gray. Yeah, Taylor Gray, the one who's driving in the Craftsman Truck Series. He's going to be moving down, driving the number 54 full-time. He's going to be, Taylor Gray says that he's ready to move down to drive for Joe Gibbs Racing full-time in 2025. So Taylor Gray, congratulations to get promoted by Joe Gibbs Racing to drive the number 54 car full-time. And we'll see what that's going to be like in 2025. And now the final car, but we haven't got to that one yet, but we'll get to it. Driving the number 88 car full-time, Connor Zillage will be driving the number 88 car for Junior Motorsports in 2025. And Connor Zillage is doing good. He's doing a good job doing part-time and on his schedule. But Connor Zillage says he's going to be driving the 88 car full-time next year in 2025. So congratulations, Connor Zillage. You deserve that ride. And a lot of people gonna buy merchandise from you, and they're gonna know why, because everybody's happy to see the 88 car back, driven by a different driver. So this is the NASCAR lineup for the first one was for the NASCAR Cup Series, and now the second page is the Xfinity lineup drivers for 2020-25. So if you guys like this video, smash the thumbs up, leave comments down below, let me know your thoughts about the drivers lineup for Cup Series and Xfinity. And let me know your thoughts down below the comments, and let me know about the drivers in 2025. Who you guys going to be going for? And stay tuned, and trust me, there'll be more coming. Stay tuned.